Alright, so you've been playing World War III for a while now after you picked it up on the Steam Summer Sale. You hop into a match and you sometimes just feel lost on the battlefield. You're doing alright so far, but there are just a lot of things that you don't know about the game. Well, that's what this video's for. With this game, there are a lot of things that people just don't know because it's not explicitly stated. The fellows over there at the farm apparently like to not be too obvious with all their information, and appear to prefer the method of allowing experience to be the best teacher. Now, I've had the game since December, and there are still new things that I'm learning about this game each and every week. While this may lead to a difficult gaming experience at first and more frustrations when initially hopping into the game, it also gives creators like me an opportunity to make videos to help the community out. Now, the hard thing about making these videos in an early access title is that some of the things are going to change. Right now it's July 2019 and the patch that's live is 0.6. So some of these may not apply down the road, so if you're watching this and currently playing on 0.7, 0.8 or full release, whenever it is, the information may not be the same. So check out my latest videos if you're looking for up-to-date information. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends who are fairly new to the game. Let's hop into it. 10 tips to get good in World War III. Number 1. Realistic armor. Looks are important, I get that, but looks can also get you killed. The devs try to provide a sense of realism in their games, so your entire body doesn't reap the benefits of what armor provides. There's no such thing as doom suits in this game. Because of this, if you're not wearing a helmet, you're not going to block any bullets. While customizing your character, if you're looking to just wear a beret or a scarf, just know that your head's going to be very vulnerable. You must have a helmet equipped to protect your head. Now, depending on the level of armor you choose, you may have to get your helmet shot off before a full headshot can take place. The description tells you which type of armor is effective against which bullets, and each armor affects your weight, so choose wisely. Most of the people you're going to be playing against are likely using assault rifles, so the level 3 chest plates aren't going to offer you much protection. And neither are level 2 helmets. However, I like to be as light as possible, so I'm rarely using much armor at all. However, I always wear a helmet. Again, looking fresh is great, but I'd rather look ugly and alive than fresh and dead. Wear a helmet, kids. This information can also be helpful to know where to aim. In this case, it's not a good idea to aim for the chest. You're going to run into a plate of armor that way. Instead, aim for the head or aim for the gut. Both are going to be more effective. And if you're a sneaky boy and find yourself to the enemy's back, you might as well put another mark on the stock. Number 2. Ballistics. You can kill people through walls and other materials. Now, it's easy to call everybody a wall hacking cheater in the chat. Life is better when it's everyone else's fault that you're bad at something. However, bullets can shoot through walls and other materials in this game. Farm 51 has done a lot of research on how ballistics work, so they're trying to implement that into the game in an effective way. Now, if you want a secret legal wall hack, try using the UAV OTV strike to show the enemy's position and shoot them through the walls. As a side note with the ballistics, bullets can also ricochet. So be careful if you're in a close quarters firefight and you've got a teammate on the other side of a baddie. Number 3. Enemy Identifier. Have you ever been creeping around the corner and suddenly hear the word grenade and not sure whether it's your teammate or the enemy? Yeah, me too. There's an easy fix for this. Head on over to settings and click on audio. Change your team's voice to a specific language, for me, that's English, and change the enemies to something different. So it'll always be easy to tell whether the dude around the corner is a friendly or wants to shoot your eye out. I can't tell you the number of times I confused an enemy with a teammate before I found this little feature. Number 4. World markers. While we're in settings, we might as well change the color of the world markers. If you're using a cheap monitor like me and are a tad bit colorblind, it may be difficult to properly spot and identify teammates, enemies, and capture points. If you're having trouble determining where each point is on the map and if someone is attacking your position, or if you have the recurring problem of shooting your teammate, you can change these colors in the settings. Under gameplay, you can change all these colors to something your eyes see clearly. You can make the map and team markers anything you want, but I prefer something as bright as possible so my old eyes can see things clearly. While you're at it, might as well change the hit marker so you know exactly how bad your aim is. Number 5. Refilling your stash. Ammo packs, equipment packs, and health packs. All these things are beneficial to you and your team on the battlefield. Toss them out whenever you can. If you're low on health and are only carrying something like an ammo pack, you can use the enemy ammo packs as you need as well. If you notice one of these enemy packs is on the battlefield near you, go ahead and mark it using X so that your team knows it's there. There are now also these refill packs at each capture point. Use them often. Also, if you're getting shot on the battlefield, know that your armor is taking a beating as well. So these equipment packs repair your armor so that you can keep up the good fight. Number 6. Destroying vehicles. Vehicles can be annoying, but not if you know how to handle them. Then it can turn into a fun game. An RPG is a great way to take out vehicles. Make sure when you're setting up your class, you equip the tandem round as your alternate ammo. When you're in the game, hold R to switch to your tandem round and fire. Most ground vehicles have a weak point, their hind ends. Shoot the booty. Keep this in mind as you're operating the vehicle as well. Cover your hind end as much as possible. It's probably not a great idea to go out into the middle of the war zone without knowing where the enemy is currently likely to spawn. Try as best as you can to keep friendlies to your 6 so there's a better chance you'll keep your vehicle up and running. Keep in mind as well, if you don't have the equipment to take out vehicles completely, you're not an ineffective soldier. You can at least shoot these lights here. Those are the optics. If you can take out the optics, it's going to be pretty hard for the driver to get your position. Number 7. Fixing vehicles. If you're in a vehicle and the enemy has cramped your style and nearly busted your machine, head back to base. This little platform here will repair your vehicle to full health, including the heli drone. If you've got decent health still and the enemy has busted a specific part of your vehicle, find a safe spot, hop on out, and hit the 4 key next to the vehicle. This is your field repair kit. Right click until you get to the part that you want to repair and left click to repair. The more repairers, the better here. So, if you're playing tactically with a squad, get everybody on board. If one of those pesky infantrymen have shot out your optics, try to get out quickly and repair them to keep on keeping on. Number 8. A useful strike. A quadcopter is actually a really valuable tool. You can either use it to kill baddies or to spot baddies. If you're being suppressed and can't seem to land a hit on your enemy, try deploying the quadcopter to go out and get him. If you're trying to go across the map, however, and the drone is almost out of range, there's still hope. Find a safe spot that it can't be shot. Hold F to disconnect, reposition yourself, and hit the number of the quadcopter strike again to reconnect. Then you can head to your destination and show them who's boss. Number 9. Thermal power. Thermal optics of any kind are useful when attempting to see through smoke. Now, while this does take away any peripheral view when you're using it on scopes, it can be a killer combo to run a smoke grenade with a thermal when you're baddie hunting. When available, I always try to run thermal optics on my strikes too. Sure, it's going to cost a couple hundred battle points extra, but the benefits you see when using thermals are well worth the wait. Plus, if you're following this next tip, number 10, the battle points can be easily gotten. Number 10. Points, points, money points. This is by far the most important advice I can give you about this game. Use the squad system. If you're the squad leader, give orders as often as you can and rack up those points.
Attack objective Alpha 1!
If you die in the process, don't worry, a dead squad leader is still a leader. If you've died on the battlefield and need to get orders through quickly, all you have to do is right-click on the objective you want your squad to attack and defend, and they'll get the orders. It's a quick little known trick you can use so your team doesn't skip a beat. Although, I don't actually know who's yelling the orders to your team if you're the one dead.
Defend objective A1! Objective Alpha.
Giving and following orders is going to get you many, many, many more points than just running around like a clueless nincompoop trying to get kills. If you want to do that, go play Team Deathmatch, but Warzone is going to be your big money maker. More points in the game means more strikes. More points in the game also means more money. So you can check out that sweet rifle you've been eyeballing the past few days. Play the objective, fam. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe down below if you're interested in World War III content and news and updates on tactical shooters. Thanks a lot, guys. See you on the battlefield.